Economist from the World Bank Group, Frederica Zeni, shared some policy insights which can help global stakeholders design better climate finance tools. Ms. Zeni notes that with COP29 taking the decision to allow multilateral development banks and private investors to help fund climate change in developing and emerging economies, new tools are needed.
Regulators and politicians may have a hard time in passing unpopular policies such as carbon taxes, but also there are equity considerations across countries because although in principle we should raise the cost of pollution homogeneously, we didn't contribute to create this problem equally in the first place.
Carbon taxes are a tax on fossil fuels intended to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide.
The alternative of raising the cost of polluting is making it cheaper for firms to decarbonize. And the idea is that developed countries which bear the historical responsibility and also have the resources to do so should try to provide this climate financing needs both for themselves and also for emerging and developing countries.
Ms. Zeni noted that instead of the $1.3 trillion of annual contributions from developed to developing countries, there was a reduction to $300 million from developed nations. The additional $1 trillion is expected to come from private investors and multilateral development banks.
The green finance is, at least on paper, more geographically widespread. There are countries that have both, countries that have just the green finance, countries that have just the carbon regulation. So what we want to understand is within a single economy, what happens if we introduce financial markets in a politically constrained country.
She surmised that organizations like the World Bank are becoming the key players to help make it attractive for the private sector to invest in climate financing.
And so the optimal contract should blend the two categories that we see in the market. And an important thing also is that the optimal contract should be flexible ex ante. So in practical terms, I should pay you both for your green performance, but also I should have a certain reward if I verify that you have implemented green technology. And so the firm should report quite a lot to the investor.
The new policy insights Ms. Zeni presented in her paper will help global stakeholders design better regulatory and financial mechanisms to reduce carbon emissions and promote sustainable investments. I am Terrian Brown Campbell, and this is Evolving Energy.